This is the story of Operation Northwoods, the secret plan that shocked America and was never supposed to happen. What if I told you that during the Cold War, a secret proposal suggested creating fake attacks to influence public opinion? And the most surprising part, the plan came from inside the US military. In the early 1960s, the Cold War was becoming more dangerous. The United States and the Soviet Union were locked in a global struggle for power. At the center of that tension was Cuba. After the Cuban Revolution, Fidel Castro became a close ally of the Soviet Union, only a short distance from the American mainland. Many US officials saw this as a serious national security threat. At the time, some military leaders wanted stronger action against Cuba, but there was one problem. There wasn't enough public support for military intervention. That's when a controversial proposal appeared, a plan that would later become known as Operation Northwoods. According to declassified documents, the proposal suggested creating a series of fake incidents that could be blamed on Cuba. The goal was to increase public support for military action. The suggested ideas included staged events, fabricated evidence, and other operations designed to create the appearance of a threat. The details remained classified for many years, and the public knew nothing about them. But despite how shocking the proposal sounds, there is one important fact people often forget. Operation Northwoods was never carried out. The plan was only a proposal. It was reviewed by government officials, but ultimately rejected. The operations described in the documents never happened. No fake attacks were executed. No part of the plan was implemented. The proposal remained hidden inside classified files for decades. Then, years later, government records were declassified. When historians and researchers examined the documents, many were shocked by what they found. The revelation sparked debates across America. Some people viewed it as an example of how far Cold War tensions had escalated. Others saw it as proof that governments sometimes consider extraordinary options during periods of crisis. To this day, Operation Northwoods remains one of the most controversial declassified plans in American history, not because it happened, but because it was seriously proposed. It serves as a reminder of how intense the Cold War had become and how fear can influence decision-making during dangerous times. More than 60 years later, the documents still fascinate historians, journalists, and researchers around the world because sometimes the plans that never happened can be just as surprising as the events that actually did. So what do you think? Was Operation Northwoods simply a Cold War proposal that went too far, or one of the most shocking plans ever revealed in declassified US documents?